Well, I just had to stop because I'm going to a decathlon to try and find some more boots because my boots are still wet from yesterday. But the sun is out this morning and it's made such a difference to everything. So I'm on my way out towards La Rochelle to try and find a decathlon. Well, I know where one is, so that's where I'm heading. But I just saw this poppy field behind me. I mean, just look at it. It's just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'll put a few pictures on there, and then, as I say, I'm heading out to La Rochelle. Most of the stuff is dried from yesterday, but the boots, they're a write-off. They are completely sodden right through, so yeah, not great for that. But hey, you know, as I say, the sun is out, and the poppy field behind me is just spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. I've put a few bits of film on here a bit. I'll just turn this around a minute. It's so good. Well, that's the boot problem solved. I'm in Decathlon and I've got myself a pair of boots, waterproof boots, and some gaiters as well. So that should solve the problem. Yeah, I don't want to be riding around with wet boots. And there's a lot of rain, I think, forecast. So that's me, Decathlon, La Rochelle, and boots sorted. So yeah, should be okay for the next trip. No more wet feet. So got the boots and got the gaiters. And the next bit of film really is about yesterday and how terrible it was, which led up to this awful rain. Well, it's not great, is it? It's not great at all. It's just about rained all the way. What's going on with the weather? Come on, France. It's supposed to be bloody sunny. It's just rubbish. There's a massive thunderstorm coming my way. And I think I'm going to get very, very wet. Even more wet than I've been already. So, yeah. I've got about 100k to go. 60 odd mile. But as I say, I've got a big thunderstorm. I've already ridden through floods, and now there's a big thunderstorm coming. So that's me left this morning. Brittany. I've been riding all day, really. Most of the way was on the E road, which is a kind of a dual carriageway, which is free, but I'm now on the kind of Route du Soleil southern motorway, which is a péage, so I'm paying for this one. Yeah, so the next bit of video, if I make it through the thunderstorm, I mean, come on, give me a break here. What's going on? I normally come down and it's roasting, and it's just, I've even had the heated grips on. Yeah, I've had the heated grips on today. So I'm just about to put the chin thing back on the helmet because that'll help keep the rain out. Yeah, okay, next bit of video hopefully will be arriving at my Airbnb. So yeah, let's hope so. See you there. Well, I had to add a little bit of this video because that's probably the worst fucking riding I've ever done. Sorry, the French. That's the worst riding I've ever done. I've ridden for an hour and a half now through a constant thunderstorm, and as a consequence of that, my boots are actually full of water. They're completely full of water. And I've still got another 40k to go. It's still bloody raining. Atrocious weather here. I don't know how I'm going to get my boots dry. They've actually got water inside them. They're squelching as I walk. So I'm going to continue on. A nightmare, absolute nightmare. Right, well, I've made it. What an awful journey that was. I got so wet. And as you can see, storm clouds are still behind me. I mean, they really are storm clouds. But I'm at a place called Migri. It's kind of on a line with La Rochelle. And I'm staying in a beautiful place. It's a bed and breakfast this time, so I'm no cooking of an evening, which is a bit different for me. But yeah, look at those clouds. They look really monstrous, don't they? But behind me, if the sun does come out, it's the most beautiful swimming pool. And I'm kind of hoping that does. It's 20 degrees apparently, so probably go in there. And if it rains, you know what I'm like. I'm a sucker for going in the water. But yeah, no, lovely. It's a really nice place. There's a lady here looking after me. Oh, here comes the rain now, so I'm going to hurriedly go back inside, and I'll do a bit more videoing from inside, and then hopefully tomorrow it'll be drier and I can then do some more video of this beautiful area, because it is a beautiful area. So yeah, from me in very rainy, I'm not even sure what the department is actually. Anyway, it's near La Rochelle, inland from La Rochelle, above Bordeaux. So yeah, let's spin this round as I walk back, and you can see the extent of the building, because it really is a super place. So I'm back for a minute before I go out, but I want to show you this beautiful garden, and particularly I want to show you, well, I mean, look, it's you know, it's a whole different, just the same everywhere, isn't it? It's a whole different thing when it's a sunny day. And that was a ride I did. It's taken about 3/4 of an hour to get to La Rochelle. I didn't go right into La Rochelle because it's not a place I really want to visit. It's a French seaside place, and I don't really like them. But I wanted to show you through here. I have to duck. This beautiful garden. And look here. Look. Look at this, the sweet cherries. Oh my God. They're beautiful. A massive fig tree behind me. Fig tree. Oh, it's just superb. I think I have to have another cherry. There's not many on the tree, but I'll find another one. Wow, they are gorgeous. Well, fabulous. I'll turn the camera around now so you can see the other way. Well, I was going to show you the other way, but the storm clouds are gathering and they are coming, I think, maybe to spoil my afternoon, which would be a real shame, because this place is fantastic. And I have a bed and breakfast arrangement here. But look at those storm clouds. It's returning. The storms. Just had a lovely dip in the pool, but unfortunately, storm clouds are gathering once again. Yeah. So my headline: this could be my last bike trip. I think it could. In fact, I'm more than convinced it will be. Why? Because I've probably in the last 4 years done more miles on my motorcycle than most people I know. I've done adventurous trips. Highlights have been incredible. Monaco, the Alps, the Pyrenees, the Picos. And of course before that, the whole of Scotland, which was just incredible. But I just, the traffic now is just horrendously bad in the UK. Horrendously bad. The weather, I don't know, global warming. I'm not convinced about that. I think it's just the weather patterns were changing. So, rides, unless you head really far south, south of Spain. But even in the last few weeks, they've had horrendous weather. So I think I'm really lucky. I think I've done a really, really, amazing job at traveling on my motorcycles. Indian motorcycles, now the Triumph, which is proving to be awesome. And I think maybe now's the time to, get back to four wheels, get the camper vans back on the road, which I love, because I love traveling in the camper van. It's just incredible. But again, it's not, the UK is not the best place. Scotland, north of Scotland, out to Hebrides, fantastic. But I want to get the van back over here and do some more stuff over here and not have to worry too much about the weather. If it rains, it rains. Because the space is incredible. Yeah, the roads are getting more busy over here. They are getting busier. There's no doubt about that. I'm, traveling at the moment, and I've obviously had to use a few of the E roads and a few of the N roads, a few of the auto routes, and it's been quite busy, and I understand that. And of course, it is le weekend. But I just feel that the whole planet is kind of like getting overloaded. It's getting hard to find those places where you can actually stay or visit without too many people. So I think after doing 4 years trips on motorcycles, I think I've done it. I think I'm done. This one is going to be awesome. I've got some amazing places to go to. I've had some amazing places to visit today. Brittany was fantastic. The ride here, as you all know, was awful. But then that's part of the course. But where I'm staying now is just incredible. I highly recommend it to everybody. Just do this. But do I want to do another trip next year? I don't think I do at this stage. It's a bit like Glastonbury. You go there, you love it. You walk away, you hate it. And then you book it again. It's a weird thing. Traveling on my own, do I still enjoy that? Yeah, I do. That's a fantastic thing to do. I just love it. Lots of people now going on about mental health and stuff like that. Well, yeah, mental health is something that's brought on by your inability sometimes to cope with the situation you're faced with. And that's not always your fault. I appreciate that. That's not always your fault. It could be financial. But then we live in a world where everybody wants everything. And if you haven't got it, you're kind of like, I don't have it. But I think it's great to go on your own, do stuff on your own, travel on your own, see things, do things, be on your own. I like that. But I also like traveling with my family, like my wife. I really enjoy that as well. So, when I get back from this trip, I've got a trip almost immediately to other parts, to visit a bit more of England. New van, new setup. So there's loads of things going on, which I've got to get my head around. So this could well be the last bike trip that I ever take of this size. And I think that when I return, if the bike is going to spend 6-7 months of the year indoors because of the weather, because of the roads, because of the traffic, because of the conditions, there's not a lot of point in having it. And I think that after I get this summer under my belt, that'll be it. That will be it. That will be no more bikes. And another new chapter will open. So yes, that's my explanation for it all. And a lot of you are going to be like, what? No more bikes, no more trips, no more getting out with the groups, with the guys, I miss that. Yeah, I will miss that. But like I say, everywhere I go, I feel like somebody's going to wipe me out. In the UK, this is, I'm talking about the UK. UK is horrendous. Being on the road on a bike is just, the death rate of bikers in the UK is just off the scale. So everywhere you go, you think, oh my God, is this going to be my last trip? But anyway, we've got a lot more this trip to undertake, and I'm hoping those grey clouds behind me will disappear and I can follow the blue, which is up behind me there. Which I'm going to do. Obviously, I'm heading down to Spain. So, yeah. By the way, the swimming pool, which I've just been in, is about 18 degrees, I think, today. And it felt a bit chilly, but it was very, very nice. I really enjoyed it. Just a dip. And my boots are still drying, but I've been and got the new boots, as you saw. I'm going to put this video together. It's going to be a bit mixed, a bit of a mixed video, because it's not going to be kind of like, there's going to be some of yesterday's turmoil. Yesterday was probably the worst day I've ever ridden a bike. Yeah, it was. I felt really down yesterday because it was just horrendous. You know, don't get me wrong. I love the travelling. I really do. I've just said that. But in a thunderstorm, on a motorcycle, probably ill-equipped, because this time I ditched a lot of my gear and came for hot. And unfortunately, I've not found hot yet. So this morning, I said I got the boots, got some gaiters, got everything to make me waterproof. So now I'm ready for wet weather. If it comes, it comes. I'll just deal with it. I'm not going to get all teasy about it. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go to some amazing places. And if it rains, well, so be it. It rains. I mean, you can't do a trip in the UK without rain. It rains all the time. And apparently it's been doing that over here as well. I mean, even the local people here are saying that, oh, you know, there's nobody coming to our B&Bs, our accommodation, because it's raining all the time. And we've had a glorious morning. You know, it's been really lovely here. I've had 2 big rides this morning, and it's been fantastic. I haven't done any videoing on the bike yet because it's not really the sort of countryside that I kind of wanted to let all you guys see, but that's coming. That is coming. Yeah. So that's me today. Yeah, I'm done. I'm actually eating here tonight. I've got myself some pasta, which I'm going to just boil up. And even though this is a B&B, I can do that. So I'm boil up some pasta and do that. I've been eating fresh cherries off the trees. It's just great, absolutely great. And if the sun does return, I will go back in the pool again, but it's not looking like it. It's not likely. So, yeah. So that's me for today. Kind of like a non-biking day in a way. Although, as I say, I'm going to piece this all together so you've literally got sort of 2 days of what's been going on into one. And hopefully give you some idea what bike is like. I'll... Heading down tomorrow, by the way. I'm heading down to the Dordogne. I love it. Oh, it's rumbling in the background. Yeah, I'm heading down to the Dordogne tomorrow, and I love it. It's a place near Figeac called Sonic, and it's looking nice. I'm there for 2 days. So old haunts, because we lived in that area for a while, and I love it. So more videos tomorrow. Until then, don't forget to subscribe, follow, convince me not to sell the bike. You might have a bit of a job on there, but yeah, we'll see you soon. Cheers.